my channel. I hope you're all so well. So for today's video, I wanted to do something a little different than usual. So instead of sharing products with you guys that I absolutely love, I'm going to share products with you guys that I do not like at all and that did not work out for me whatsoever. These are all gonna be beauty products. Now keep in mind, just because they didn't work out for me doesn't mean that they're not gonna work out for you, but I still wanted to share them anyways. I thought this would be a fun video. And as always, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'd love it if you considered subscribing. I make new videos every Sunday and I'd love to have you here. Starting off with a eyeshadow palette that I know is really popular and a lot of people love. It is a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. First of all, the colors are absolutely stunning. Like, they're so beautiful, but as you can see, oh sorry, there's a huge chunk of shadow missing right over here. And that's really just from me dipping my brush into it one time and this huge chunk of shadow just came flying out. So basically, I find this palette to be really messy, and I also find these shadows a little difficult to blend. Now, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm also not really good at doing my eyeshadow, but for me, you know, they're just, like I said, they're a little hard to blend, and I just am bothered by how messy these shadows are. It's definitely an eyeshadow that you only want to use before applying your foundation and concealer. Now, I still try to use this because it was pretty expensive, but I try to use it on days where I know that I do have a lot of time to spend on my eyeshadow. Moving on to a lip product. These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. I know a lot of people love them. However, I find them absolutely terrible, and I'm sorry I have to be so harsh, but I am absolutely disappointed in these liquid lipsticks. The colors, again, really pretty. I think they're stunning colors. However, when I apply this liquid lipstick to my lips, it just immediately sucks the life out of my lips. There's no moisture left whatsoever. And then within seconds, my lipstick starts cracking and almost crumbling. And then after that, it starts wearing off in the corners of my mouth and also in the middle, which then leaves me with like a butthole lip. It's so horrible, you guys. And I don't know if it's just my lips. I tried applying a lip liner underneath. I also tried applying chapstick underneath. Nothing works. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to toss these because I've already used them and I can't give them away. And yeah, I'm just not gonna be wearing them because I think they just look terrible on me. Next, we have a primer, and this is the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. This is another product that I had high hopes for, but when I started using it, I just really wasn't a fan. First of all, I can't stand the way it smells. It almost smells like glue. No kidding, like that's what it smells like. It almost smells like glue. And then I feel like it just does nothing that it says it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be hydrating. I don't find it to be hydrating at all. And it almost, like, when I apply it, it almost feels like my skin itches afterwards. So unfortunately, this primer didn't work for me either. Next, I have a highlighter by Burberry. I got this last year around the Christmas time. It is in color number 1 Gold Glow. And I believe this was a limited edition. The packaging is so pretty, you guys. And the only reason I'm keeping this product is because of the packaging. Now, the product itself, I don't like at all. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but the color is just really strange. It's almost this like grayish silver, which I find really weird for a highlight. It just doesn't look right on me at all, no matter where I apply it. I don't even like it on my shoulders or collarbone. Next, I have another primer, and this is the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick. I have a little sample size of this guy, thank God. I was getting ready to buy the full size, but then I got this free sample at Sephora, which, like I said, I'm super happy about because I don't like this whatsoever. I thought this was going to be great, and when I tried it out, I was just really disappointed. I kind of feel like when you apply this, it drags a little bit, like it pulls tucks on your skin, if that makes sense. And I tried applying my makeup over top, which that's what it's supposed to do. It's a primer. It goes underneath your makeup, and my makeup wouldn't sit on it at all. So I had like these patches. It was really strange. So yeah, didn't like this whatsoever. Next up, I have a concealer, and this is the Bobbi Brown concealer. I got this in shade number 5, which is Sand. Now, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but this is super runny. Like, it's so liquidy. and for some reason when I apply this, it just like really settles in my lines. It looks terrible. I actually tried a sample size of this product before I bought it, and I really loved the sample, and then I got this and I hated it, so I'm not sure what went wrong there. I even got the same color, but yeah, this is another product that unfortunately is gonna have to go into the trash bin. Moving on to a product that I really wanted to love, especially because I love everything else from her line. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand. So this is like a highlighter, and I talked about this just in a recent video. I just recently picked this up, and I talked about how I'm not really sure how I felt about it. Well, I've been trying to use it every day, and I don't like it. It just doesn't work out for me. Really unfortunate, because usually I always like her products, but this is what it looks like. It just has like this sponge applicator, and like I said, it's a highlighter, so you squeeze the product out and then, you know, dab it wherever you want it. But for me, when I apply this and I don't apply enough, then I feel like you can't really see that there's anything on your skin at all. And if you try to squeeze out a little more and use a little more product, then I feel like it just looks horribly greasy and just really strange. So yeah, I don't know, it might just be me. I think a lot of people like this, but for me, it's just, yeah, I don't like it at all. And then last but not least, I have a foundation, and this is a foundation that a lot of people love as well, and it is the Dior Air Flash foundation. And I really just bought this because so many people were raving about it. I have really dry skin already. This is a matte foundation, so it was just too matte for me, too drying. I didn't like the concept of it being in like a spray bottle. I mean, the way I used it, I sprayed it on the back of my hand and then dabbed my beauty blender into it and applied it to my skin that way. And that's the same I would do with any foundation. So I don't think I'll be purchasing any primers or foundations that are in a spray bottle in the future. I just wasn't a huge fan of that. And yeah, you guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have anything you want me to film, like if you have any video suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I hope I'll see you guys next week. Bye.